Alright.
I don't see anything yet.
I don't see anything yet.
I don't see anything yet. I don't see anything
Oh,
yet.
there
I
we
don't
go.
see anything yet. I don't see anything
There
yet. I
we
don't see
go.
anything yet. Oh.
You shut up, please.
There we go. Okay. It's there.
Let's
Aha.
eat Cracker Barrel on Tuesday.
That's
Yeah, okay.
fascinating. Alright. Just gonna wait.
2 people watching?
All right,
People's-
before people get in, we can have some ASMR of scissors.
No, let's
we
not.
cannot. No, we cannot.
Let's not drive away our viewers with.
Brendan, nobody wants to hear you give yourself a haircut, okay? Brendan. Seriously. Brendan.
Okay, please put the scissors away. All right. Okay.
No one likes to hear ASMR of scissors.
No.
No.
How about
No.
ASMR?
Yes. Hi. Say hi. Hello.
Hello. Say hi.
Welcome to the letter. This is, from what I hear, a horror-themed visual novel. And we're gonna play it and see if it's any good, because it looked really good. I've seen
That
it.
intro sucked. We need to do an actual intro.
Fine. Hello, everybody!
I am the Husky,
I'm the Ham.
Yeah, surprise face man, otherwise known as Brendan.
and today on Dark Ham Studios, for our 57th Hamcast, we are going to be playing The Letter, which apparently is a horror drama visual novel, kind of similar to Doki Doki Literature Club, and it was actually even released the same year as Doki Doki Literature Club, but it has very, very little attention drawn to it, and I have no idea why, because it actually looks really good. So we're going to be playing it and see if those claims are true.
Yes.
Ugh.
As
Yeah.
Brendan sniffs coke up his nose.
No, I was trying to ingest Weedos.
Oh, god damn it. We're not doing this again, please. Please, we're not doing this again.
Yes. Alright.
We're not doing this again.
Let us begin.
Artificial. It's artificial flavor.
Your artificial flavor. Shut up.
I am artificial flavor.
Let's begin.
Flavor.
Oh!
Whoa!
Hello!
Christ.
Hello!
It was just a figment
You
of
have my
imagination.
attention! Alright. The Ermengarde Mansion. That's what it says, right? Yes.
Ermengarde.
Very lovely.
It was...
Ermengarde, I think. Not Ermengarde. That's... Oh my god.
Ermengarde.
Like,
It was...
German or something.
It was
I almost
built
said Asian.
for
What?
Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde.
Oh, forget. Ermengarde. Get it
Ermengarde.
right.
Ermengarde of Luxborn.
Idiot.
Ermengarde of Luxborn. Humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by their people.
Don't do an accent, please.
Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended when the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Their riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. Not Ermengarde.
Right, yeah.
Dot, dot,
Yes.
dot. The mansion has stood since the 1620s. Holy Jesus.
Crap!
That's a big boy.
It's
That's
an old-ass mansion. That mansion doesn't even look that big, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly.
no.
I
It's,
mean,
it's an
for-
old boy.
For 1620, though.
Fair enough.
A witness to a very long history of joy and pain. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide, oh no. The
Oh,
great
God.
Oh
house
boy.
was eventually left uninhabited.
Oh, thanks for the thunder.
You're welcome.
It really sets the atmosphere.
Atmosphere?
Idiot.
And that
Atmosphere.
is when it began. Surrounding villagers spoke of seeing and hearing unearthly things, of cries and howls that filled the night, and hearsay of a mysterious woman roaming the hollowed halls aimlessly.
Ooh, what's this? Hello, Lakiwi Draws. By the way, we really loved your little animations that you made of us. Thank you so much.
Yes, they were very cool.
Yes. Also, again, this is a horror-themed visual novel called The Letter.
Yes.
We're
So
checking
if
it
you
out
do not
because
like
it looked
horror-
good. Yes.
Yeah, it's said to be very good, and it's very promising so far.
People who dared enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even
Well,
after...
I don't know how you enter a wall, considering you can't go through a wall. You have to go through a door.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Even after
It's a
400
metaphor.
years...
It's a metaphor. I'm just kidding. Jeez.
Even after
Everything's so
400 years, these stories remain, much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse, still fall upon the villagers' ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax.
I like toast.
Hi, Josh.
I like lactose.
With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. And I guess we're those brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Uh-oh.
I don't like curses.
Curses
So,
are
yeah,
probably pretty bad.
Good
luck!
So yeah, Lakiwi Draws, basically this is a horror visual drama novel, that was released the same year as DDLC, actually, and it looks really, really good. So we're gonna be
It
playing
kind of looks like the art style a little bit of DLC.
No, it doesn't.
With the classroom, kind of.
No,
Anyway.
no, it does not.
I
No.
guess we're gonna figure
Come
out
on.
who plays who as this goes along.
Yeah, you guys are on that because I am not watching.
Minnesota Pirates.
You're a Minnesota
Hello?
pirate. Michelle.
Isabella, are you there?
No, I am not.
Where are you? A familiar jittery voice comes from the other end.
Jake, your line.
I'm not reading. I'm drawing.
He's drawing. Provide.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Alright. Here you go, Brendan!
Gotta crack it open here.
Oh,
Ow.
Ow.
Would you like to read?
read your line.
Oh, hey! Rose, I'm a Saint... The word I don't know. Hi! What's the matter?
Fuck it, I'll read. Fuck it. I'll
I
read.
put you to task.
I'm at St. Goretta High. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Oh, this is also a girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Picture, it doesn't exist.
What do you mean,
You
what's
don't
the
accept.
matter? It's the mansion, silly! I'm here and you're late. Jeez, we're on
Oh, this
shift
is a phone
together.
call.
You promised! Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out!
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here. This place is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away. I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, I won't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. Oh boy. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. I bet she's going to be proven very wrong very fast.
Probably. Probably.
They're nothing but spirits!
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching you right now. And they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property you sell will end up with a dead body stuffed in a sofa.
Well, that's a disappointment. I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. Can feel it.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Anyway, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting bored being here on my own.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye. She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as ever. Who was that? I look up from my phone to see Becca, giving me a questioning look. This kind of looks like someone.
It kind of looks like Natsuki. I'm not even going to deny it.
It looks like
Not gonna
Natsuki, but
lie.
with bigger boobs.
Wow.
You're an asshole.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, anyway, Likiwi Draws. Basically, this is a horror drama visual novel that was released in 2017, same year as Doki Doki Literature Club. And it actually looks really, really good. But a lot of people don't really know what it is, so we're trying to bring light to it.
Yes.
Oh, it's just Rose.
AKA Natsuki with boobs.
You're a piece of shit.
Rose? The one you said. Okay, no.
I mean, you have to
I mean, I gotta differentiate them somehow. I mean,
She looks like she's pissed off, like Natsuki would be.
you know what? There we go. Fine. I'm
That's
gonna go with the Natsuki
That-
voice until proven
That's the exact.
otherwise.
That is exact look.
Rose, the one you said who trained you for your job back when you started. You're working together again.
Just for this property, we've been scoping out that big mansion over at Anslem Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BRC wants to give it one last check before we can let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everybody about? Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. Gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
As soon as those words
Soon.
leave
Oh,
my
sorry.
mouth. As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle. I think I've just realized we're playing as Isabella and I'm narrating, but whatever.
Yes.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense, but you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never get bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate. I'm desperate. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, the movement between the sprites looks cool.
Yeah, here, I'll read the narration because it makes no sense for you to be reading the narration while I read Isabel. Okay.
Yeah.
A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
Taking a moment here, I'm looking at the career day poster over there. Why does it look like some person with a mask?
Oh yeah,
I
what's
have
up
to
with
keep
his
myself
face?
from groaning out loud.
What's up with his face?
Yeah, it looks like a mask.
It's like breaking in. Okay.
In the
Okay.
years I've known her. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression. Becca,
I've noticed
See, lucky.
I've noticed you've been living off instant noodles these past few weeks.
What are you, Naruto?
Yes, this is a Naruto spin-off, Brendan.
she crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Stop eating junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Yes, you're right, Seihaya.
Here we go again. Oh, our first choice.
Oh boy. I eat other things too, or you're not my mom.
You're not my mom!
You're not my mom.
See ya.
This don't look like my mom. I eat other things too. Anyway. Bye.
Other things too. I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only raises an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on me. And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Wait, is everything canned? So, like, canned hamburgers? Or what am I talking?
I like
don't know,
canned
I think you're
hamburgers.
talking about, like, hamburger meat. Hamburger meat's canned.
Not canned hamburger.
I mean, if
Right.
if you have, like, I don't know, crap, can't think
Becca's
of the word
wrinkling
now.
her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands from her.
Aren't those the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a
I need to
repeat
fix
of last
this.
year. Any case, those are still not exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory.
Hmm.
When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her. Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk until she's out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there's only warmth in her smile.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact word. I need to try to fix this voice. This voice does not sound feminine at all. Okay.
What is low?
Baby, don't hurt me.
That's copyrighted.
Read your... Shut up.
I'm gonna read
Read your line.
Alright. I hope you know that it's impossible not to worry about you when you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing. I already told you before, you're always free to reheat the food in my fridge.
Likiwi, what is low?
Probably my voice. Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money.
I
And
never
I'm
heard
not
that.
going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
Right, well, hello. That's
Hello.
what you meant. Hello! And,
Low again?
you and your
It's
pride.
like,
Excuse me.
it's like British or something.
I don't...
Please just shut up. Just stop.
You and your pride. But sue yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
There's literally nothing on the table in front of you. I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic.
Okay, this bitch is Natsuki in another world. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's an alternate dimension where Natsuki has bigger tits. It's pretty much.
Yeah, and I guess she doesn't wear twin tails either.
Yeah. It looks so similar. Alright.
Kind of does. Actually, now I'm looking at her more, she looks more like Sayori with pink eyes. So, anyway.
It's sort of like a combo of them. Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Okay. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Lunch is ending and my students will be back any minute. Wait, are you like a teacher? Well,
Yeah, wait a minute, what?
Hold the phone.
Lunch is ending and my students will be back any minute. Either you're a tutor, or...
Well, I mean, maybe that... Yeah, I'm thinking she's a tutor and she's in college. That's what I'm thinking.
It's a tutoring class.
I hope
Because
it's
they
tutoring.
they look too old for high school. I'm thinking they're in college,
Yeah,
honestly.
They look like they're in college.
And honestly, I have to say this. I'm not... Okay, this is going to sound sacrilegious, and I am not bashing DDLC in the slightest, but I kind of like the background and color here better than in DDLC, but that's just me.
I mean, it's... Yeah, so far
It's animated.
And right as I say that, a bunch of people like try to hunt me down and burn me at the stake.
Hey!
I mean,
Don't you
yeah, so far the game looks really good. So-
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Alright.
True.
We
I
can,
think they mean true, or whatever.
we can catch
All
up
right.
later.
Oh, I don't understand the new language of the 2020s.
Of the
The
point
20s.
The new language.
The 20th century.
Shut up, Brendan.
It's the
please.
21st century!
Oh.
Why would anyone
Good luck
hurt
with
you
your
for
clients.
It was a joke, Josh. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet! With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book.
Does she like pull out like a sifting board and like start sifting through it like it's a coin?
Oh, for God's sakes. Sifting means she's like...
I know what it
shuffling
means.
stuff. Okay, whatever.
Just go.
She's probably working on her next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page. Yeah, I know, Josh. I know. Anyway. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hand hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Oh, hush, dear. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some medicine and I'll be right as rain. I've never heard that saying before, but okay.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple of days now. Something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately.
I have no
Oh,
idea
no.
what a worky sandwich is, but whatever.
I don't know, I don't care. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed.
Uh-oh.
Look who's being stubborn now.
Alright, well, we all have our imperfections. Isabella just constantly eats ramen, and, Becca here forgets her medicine.
That's
Josh,
that's
Josh,
common
I'm not
occurrences.
saying... I'm not... Oh my god. I'm not saying that what I said about DDLC is a joke. It's my opinion. I'm saying them burning me at the stake is a joke. They won't actually do that. This isn't the frickin' Salem witch trials. Alright.
Ooh.
You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously? You big baby, I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call you if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile and I can only sigh. Why do we even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something. Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier.
Medicine?
She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way.
Ugh, yuck.
Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay?
That medicine looks
There's
like
an
nasty.
amused I know, I hated cough medicine as a kid. There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Becca!
Okay, I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation in my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
I really like the background art.
Zarbucks.
That is definitely a makeshift brand of company.
Zarbucks. That's clearly a parody of Dunkin' Donuts, obviously.
Ah, yes,
Obviously.
clearly.
Obviously.
Can you let me read my line, please?
Yes.
I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions.
Oh, the cloud moves.
Apparently everyone in Luxburn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to the house. But didn't you literally just... Whatever. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up in the market has caused quite a stir.
Why is there like elevator music playing in the background?
Oh yeah, I just realized that.
Are we on an elevator? Is there
What
some
are
giant clear window?
We're just staying in an elevator.
I gotta finish my inner
Intro
monologue
music?
before I get off the elevator.
Are they playing the intro music from I Hate Everything's YouTube channel? Because that's what it sounds like. Okay.
I don't think they pulled it from there.
Well, no, obviously not. Okay.
Alright.
Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. Excuse me, I'm trying to read my lines here. I avert my eyes from the window once the building shrink in the distance.
You're just like sitting in a car trying to read your lines and you're just not moving. Traffic.
We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's document.
Nothing's going on in the alley. Nothing.
That's funny. That's funny.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the
phone
papers,
buzz.
my phone rings again.
Phone buzz.
I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and shoulder. I am
Beep,
trying
beep.
to talk on the phone.
Beep beep.
It's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose?
Hola. Ve que tómate, ¿no?
You're a...
Shut up.
If you're
Be
gonna
this
read
person.
your line,
Be this
read
ass
it
person.
properly.
Hey, guess what? Guess again.
Please don't do that voice.
Don't do this. Please don't.
That voice!
That voice.
That voice. It sounds so awful.
Uh.
Isabella.
I read my line.
Oh, well.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah.
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 What are you doing?
He called in the morning of the night just to remind me, you
The
know?
morning of the night.
The morning of the night. Yes.
It sounds like a...
The middle of the night, okay? Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't forget. I'll be there.
I didn't realize you became a trucker. Like,
Cool. I'll see you later.
Brendan,
What happened? Did you get off?
Stop. Please, just read it properly, please.
What time did you get off?
Around 6 p.m. I don't know. Stop talking like that. People don't like it.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion.
Doesn't help.
Can you please just read it with your actual voice?
Please just read it with your voice.
Ermengarde Mansion.
Close enough.
Close enough.
You know, the big...
What?
What even is that word?
Jacobine?
Exactly. Jacobine. That's one I can actually pronounce.
Jacobean? Jacobean, I think?
Jacobine.
I think Jacobean.
Okay.
That's not how that says.
That's not how
The
that
big
says.
Jacobean Mansion at Enfield Village. I'm on my way there right now, actually.
Where'd my script go?
It's in front of you on the screen.
On your own.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
You sound like my dead uncle.
I see. Looks like a scaredy cat finally toughened up.
What is this?
You sound like Kermit the Frog on
Enough.
Quaaludes. Stop.
Sure.
Read with your actual voice, please. Shut up! Yes,
It's
please
literally-
shut up.
It's literally a guy. You can use your own voice for this.
Yes.
Voices are for
Pickles
people.
and...
Voice-
Yes.
Yes.
Sir. I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
I'll see you later. Drop me a call when you're done. I'll see if I can pick you up.
Okay, that's fine.
I agree, Joshua. Whatever, bye!
You're rude.
Stupid asshole! Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance. I'll show him who's tough.
Whoa. There it
You
is.
sound like my dead uncle. I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing at that or not.
Yeah, and you're gonna be a dead uncle if you use that voice again. It
Wait,
takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion.
where does the uncle part come into that?
I don't know, I'll find a way. Thank you, Joshua. I agree with you.
Yes.
I have to admit, the entire problem...
Joshua, you're rude.
Well, maybe don't use that voice then.
Maybe
I have
just
to admit,
No.
the entire property... That despite all of this, it does nothing to
Okay,
hide that
Stitch.
something is just wrong.
Okay.
The surrounding area is unusually silent. Only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes.
Avocados from Mexico.
Well, Anselm Village is just a few miles away. Everybody keeps their distance on purpose. I don't know why they call it Anselm Village. That looks more like a big city to me. Whatever. Perhaps out of fear of the horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Oh, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it all has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Oof.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice
Miss-
nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. What's a confused nod? Just like...
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I would do that. A beat
Uh,
passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Belatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him as if something hasn't been said yet. Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard what the people are telling everybody about this place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace, and I'm pretty sure whatever they say is in that house doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job of fixing it up, but there must have been a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. No wonder they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it.
You never know.
Just
Drive
push
off
it out the
after.
door.
But what he said was left a foreboding feeling in my gut.
I have nothing better to do than argue with random taxi drivers about the usefulness of a property.
I breathed out heavy sighs as I approached the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus in commission one way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it. However, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived. That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. No, Joshua, that's not her house. They're trying to sell it. I think they're real estate agents or something. Something along those lines. Also, how's that chandelier swaying like that?
Yeah, they're real estate agents, and they're trying to sell this place because apparently it's good enough to sell, even though there's mysterious, creepy shit.
It's very nice, very well polished.
It looks nice right now.
Entering the creaking inside leaves me gaping.
Just want to see.
Is that George Washington's brother?
Okay, this is where I save. I just want to make sure I do that. Okay. All right. You read that?
I read that line.
Okay.
I read that. They've cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antique, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As ever. I thought she... I'm an idiot. I thought she was going to say, as everybody.
Wow.
And I thought she was, like, getting cut off by something. As though it's going to eat you alive. Ooh. Foreshadowing. I highly doubt it.
I don't think that this...
I don't think this is going to be like Monster House.
No! I don't think this is the anime adaptation of Monster House.
No, it's not. If you ask me, they should have just listened to what other people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Just let him be at peace. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed again.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wait, weren't they in college earlier?
Much like me when I'm trying to draw in my room and people are knocking on my door.
They were like in college, and there was like a college tutor, but they're also real estate agents. What is?
I mean, they gotta have a part-time job somehow.
Is this their part-time job?
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know. Maybe it's an internship. Or something.
What are you, an idiot? People have to have a part-time job when they're in college. How else are they going to pay for it?
Fair. So yes, all right. Something, yeah. Isabella?
Read that.
Didn't pick up, but...
Oh, I'll read it again. Rose?
I call out.
I call out. Rose, I'm here. Where are you?
Rose is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, no shit.
My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways. Real estate isn't part-time. I don't know, Josh. I really don't.
I don't know. Maybe it'll
who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. Even though from the outside it doesn't look that big. She'd be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and dial her number. But...
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Oh, it's been going on. Damn. What do you mean has not been recognized?
It's not recognized. Uh-oh, there's no service in this house.
We were just talking a while ago.
How can we sell this house without a phone connection?
It's not like she was eaten by the house, right?
What is this, Monster House?
Please don't turn into Monster House.
I made that joke already. Or... Maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away. right?
This is nasty. Ew, why am I
But
eating
you
this?
say you don't believe in ghosts.
Ugh.
No, that was
Right?
that was Becca, I think, who said that.
Oh, Becca said that.
Ugh,
Okay.
tastes like grandma's cough medicine. Ugh.
Thank you.
Thanks. No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah.
She probably just.
I'm gonna lick this
She
box.
What are you doing?
Can you please let me read my lines and stop licking inanimate objects?
There. It's gone. Taste is gone.
God, God damn.
This is
Okay.
nasty.
She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
Damn.
But to no avail. Stupid cricket wireless. Oh boy. I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer.
Oof.
This isn't going to work. Place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Ooh. Okay, whoa. All right.
Whoa.
Did you see something move up there?
Oh, I didn't even see. I was looking at the text.
Taking a couple of steps forward, I noticed something move above this grand staircase.
Maybe something did.
What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you?
Creepy woman.
Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not kicking me out, huh? Fine, I'm going. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave her. I can't really leave until I know she's all right. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please, give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally. Hello? Hello, Rose, I'm here at the mansion. Where the hell are you? She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side.
Oh.
That's relaxing.
I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her.
Things are starting to get creepy, and then you're like, that's relaxing when the static comes in.
Please just stop. Rose, come on, where are you?
Something moved.
A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
I'm
Ew.
tick.
Ooh.
Please stop making frog noises.
That's disgusting. It's like you're in someone's pond or
Sounds like
something.
the Grudge. What? The attic? Why? Crap. It got cut off.
Disconnected.
Do I really need to go up there? But how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place. Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase.
Boy,
My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate, instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses.
What's wrong with abandoned houses?
Well, they can
not
be
a lot of
creepy,
people-
and that could happen.
Some people get scared. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway greets me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh.
No wonder everything's swaying. They have the windows open.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It branches out to the two major wings of the mansion, the east and west wing. Okay, say hi. Feel free to join whenever you get the chance.
Alright. You need to be like...
There are two attics here, one on each side. What kind of weird-ass house has two attics? What the heck?
What?
Mansion, I guess.
I know, but, like, why? Whatever. But the east one has been converted to a storage room of sorts, and Somehow, I find it least likely for Rose to wander there by herself. Besides, she never did like going into stuffy storage rooms. So I head towards the west wing first, where a simple wooden door at the end of the hall opens to a small room. Inside is another set of steps leading to the second attic. Unlike the grand staircase, though, the stairs to the attic are steep and narrow, made of old stones and covered with a thick coating of dust that kicks up into the air with every step.
Ugh.
Thank God it's still daytime. Nighttime.
You're just breathing in all dust and particles.
If it wasn't for the light streaming through the door behind me, I might easily stumble and fall. You and me both, Joshua. You and me both. With how old the place is, there are no light fixtures to illuminate the cramped passage up. Why they didn't bother to add one here when they renovated escapes me. Now, that's not very smart.
Yeah,
Geez,
stupid
they did it
people.
with the rest of the house. A small bedroom welcomes me at the end. Ugh.
This is the bedroom.
Well, I think it's the bedroom in the attic. It looks exactly as it did since the last time I've been here, full of dust, worn out, and faded by time.
This looks like I'm inside of a giant, like, treasure chest or something.
This looks like the start of Granny.
Ugh, don't say that. That's creepy.
Ooh.
Odd, I thought they cleaned everything. Did the crew miss this room? Ugh, cleanliness is the least of my concerns right now. The more pressing matter is Rose. She's not here. Was I dreaming when I talked to her a while ago? Did I mishear her?
Under the bed.
No, it couldn't have been a dream.
Check under the bed.
After all, the creepy ambience of this estate is doing such a remarkable job of making sure I stay alert and awake.
Yeah, good question, Joshua. I don't know.
Yeah, some people like buying haunted houses to see what they can get. Or see what they can see, I suspect.
Exactly.
And I'm sure she said she's here.
I think it's because the general public thinks that this house is safe now, which we know now clearly something's up.
Is this a prank?
Why am I complaining?
Or maybe you're not. I don't think they're talking to you. Or maybe that phone call was Rose's last message to me before the curse got to her. Ugh, shut up, brain. You're not helping. Don't make this
That's how I
scarier
talk
than
to my
it
brain.
already is. But if she's not here, then where is she?
Ew.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
That's a bad noise.
That's not a good noise. That's a bad noise. What the hell?
Did you get stabbed?
No.
Sounded like it. Was she falling the stairs?
Alright,
I don't think if she got stabbed, her response would be, "What the hell was that?" That's it. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. We must have angered the spirits living here. I knew disturbing this mansion was a bad idea, right from the very start. But nobody listened.
Mm-hmm.
Be fucking realistic, they said. They think I'm cuckoo because I believe in curses and ghosts and all that. Me and my outlandish backwater country beliefs. I've always strived to be a model employee, but not this time, no. I'm turning back for the sake of my sanity. Briar Realty can find another agent who is more fucking realistic to tour people around this haunted house.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Before leaving, I take one last look at the gloomy old room. Just to check. Huh? What's this? My worries about Rose's whereabouts must have caused me to miss it when I first entered the room. But there's clearly something on the floor. It looks like a letter?
Oh, hey, the title.
Stop monologuing and leave. I agree, Josh. Yeah,
Stop
I agree.
monologuing and leave. I can't leave. I have to monologue first.
What's this?
Away from my feet. I like to imagine how that would go in real life. Like Brendan, you and I go to like an abandoned building like we did before, and I'm just monologuing about everything that's going on. You're like, "Hey, dipshit, how about we get the fuck out of here before we get cursed, before we get possessed or something?"
Yeah, exactly. Who wants to stand in a room and like start out of that creepy ass room and sit there like, yeah, there's a ghost happening, but I'm just gonna see your monologue. What's happening?
It'd be like, fuck your monologue. We need to get the fuck out of here. All right, anyway. Lying on the ground. I think I read that anyway. Out of sheer curiosity, I lean down and pick it up.
Whoa.
Ooh, that is cool.
Strange.
I don't recall seeing this the last time I was here.
Could you pick that letter up any slower?
I have to
It's anticipation, Brendan. A
suspense.
few days back, me and a few other agents inspected the mansion to prepare for today.
Mansion.
I had been the last to look inside the attic and leave, and this certainly hadn't been here before. Someone must have left it in this room since then. Did Rose leave this for me? Was she here a while ago? I could have missed her, though, could I? There's only one set of stairs leading to the attic. The letter isn't exactly in pristine condition. In fact, it looks rather ancient. The paper is so thin and rough. I'm worried it'll fall apart if I so much as touch it, even though I'm currently holding it right now. But with great care, I open it, and what I read shakes me to my core.
Oh.
Ew.
What? Oh my god!
Someone spilled some ketchup on the paper there.
Yeah, they did that. Thanks, Xerox. That's hot. Thanks, Xerox. Thank you.
What's hot? Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, they spelled ketchup in like the exact same way that you spell the words "help me." Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They use hot sauce.
I know it's you, dude. I know it's you. Nothing but the words "help me" fills the page. All of it seemingly written with a crimson shaded pen.
Yes.
Or blood. Really, I don't say. What the fuck else would you think it would be? I gulp. It's obviously barbecue sauce.
No, it's hot sauce.
Shut up. The same phrase just goes on and on until...
Whoa.
Send this to 5 people or else.
Spoiler alert. Wait, is this one of those stupid things for Facebook where it's like
Send this to 5 people or else.
It's like one of those fake things for Facebook where they have you a big ass long message. And
Oh
you
yeah,
have
the
to,
stupid like
send it.
chain letters that they send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! Even here they have Facebook.
Oh man, it's a fake Facebook letter.
Facebook letter.
Facebook, don't use Snapchat. Shut up. Or else. Or else what? That was a terrible delivery. I apologize.
Oh no.
As quickly as I can, I scan the back of the paper and peek into the envelope to make sure I'm not missing out on a second page. But there's nothing. No. Oh, please. No. My hands tremble as dread creeps over me. The room is suddenly getting colder.
Like Josh,
Bloody
just, like,
fingerprint.
this entire scene is just like leave. Just
What was that
leave.
realization after 5 minutes?
Send this to 5 people or else.
Yes, get the hell out of there.
The
Yes.
sight that greets me next has me frozen on the spot.
Okay. Whoa.
Hey, it's Grandma.
They really need a mani-pedi.
Hey there.
Yeah. So, where'd your skin go?
That's you need some new skin there.
I love how that's what your response is. Where did your skin go?
Where did your skin go? I don't think he's gonna be so kind as to answer.
He's probably upset because you committed a federal offense by opening a letter not addressed to you.
Why does this one toe look like a sausage?
Anyway,
I don't know, but shut up.
read.
I'm trying to read. A pair of blood-soaked feet enters my field of vision, covered in gaping wounds, with skin eaten away to reveal flesh, bone, and all manner of things one isn't meant to see.
OnlyFans. Oh my god.
It's too much.
It's too much.
All of it is too
Yeah,
much.
it's too much.
I want to cry,
Yummy,
but
yummy.
the words catch in my throat. Even my feet won't move, completely paralyzed out of terror. That's probably why she didn't leave yet. She's probably just paralyzed by fear.
Oh.
Xerox, don't tell me you said you have a feet only.
All right, everybody.
freaking
Which one do you think we
OnlyFans.
should choose? 1 or 2? Yeah, that's a good idea, Eric. Say.
Alright. Do we be brave? Or do
Okay,
we
one
close
person-
eyes and
What am
pray?
I looking at?
Or we
Okay,
could do the smart
somebody-
choice
okay,
and
two
run,
people-
but we
okay.
don't have that option.
Look up. See the penis. Never, just kidding.
No.
Shut up,
That's-
Brendan.
There's not gonna
There better not
Alright.
be.
We
That
have
is
2
terrible.
for 1. We have,
Oh, it's tied right now.
it's tied. Oh god.
Ooh. Are people scared? They don't want to see you look up.
It's see what they be. Nice one.
See what they be.
Yeah, see what they be packing.
No, let's do one. Let's get a good reaction. See what's up there.
Yeah, you see what they be packing. What are they packing
Keep
here?
brave and look up.
I need to face it.
Whatever these people belong to, I need to face it. She just looks up. It's a giant cat.
I did. Well,
It's a
okay.
giant cat with
It's
feet.
just a cat. If they're going to kill
It's just a
me,
mannequin.
at least I'll know what my killer looks like. Wait, but what?
Okay, we picked one. We picked one.
A cold comfort. So with a deep breath, I summon every ounce of courage I have left in me and shift my gaze upwards. Hello?
It's Grandma!
No! Don't hurt me!
Alright, I think 2 was the better
Don't hurt me,
option.
Grandma. Don't hurt me, Grandma.
Hi.
Look at Josh.
Whoa! I'm thinking I scrambled to my feet. I struggled to open it, but it won't budge.
That's nasty.
Go away, please! I don't like you. Why now? I want it open now!
Grandma, please stay.
My heart sinks as reality dawns in.
Wait, why did the whole room change?
What did with that thing? Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Lord, please let me out!
Door's
You had your
locked.
chance to get away first.
Lily approaches me as I run to the doorknob, violently back and forth.
Oh.
Go, come on,
Oh,
come on,
God.
come on, dude.
No, Grandma, stay back.
Alright!
Stay back, Grandma. Stay back. Stay back, Grandma.
Yes! It's one of those! Alright.
Okay.
The door finally swings open and I couldn't have been happier. Wasting no time, I leap out the door and don't look back.
Finally!
She just wanted a kiss. Well, I don't.
Oh, God,
think
look at the
Isabella
birds outside. Look at the
My
birds
feet
outside.
pound against the
They
floor
look
in rhythm
weird.
with the loud, fast beating of my heart.
They look the same. Okay.
No, they look
By
like
the
they're
time I run
glitching.
past the hallway and find myself atop the grand staircase, my chest feels so tight like it's going to burst. But that's
Well,
nothing
which
compared
chest
to
we
the
talking?
feeling of hope the sight of the exit gives me. It wasn't a closet, dude. It was a bedroom. But close enough. Racing down the stairs, breathy?
Look at Josh.
A breathy laugh escapes me, and my shoe slips and I find myself falling.
God damn it.
Oh, you're
Until
smart.
my back hits the ground and pain racks my body.
Oof.
Oh!
My
Ew,
head grows fuzzy,
Grandma.
my vision dims as I fight to stay conscious. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior?
That's... God damn. No!
No, I don't want your free car insurance.
No!
Yeah, I'm sure that's what this lady wants. She's trying to sell you car insurance. Dipshit.
What if he's like the chocolate guy from SpongeBob and just wants your chocolate?
Shut the fuck up. Dude, you're killing the atmosphere.
Chocolate!
Dude, you're killing the atmosphere. Go!
I tripped. Freaking-
The last thing I see are those feet before all I know is darkness.
Oh.
Ooh, passes out.
But how else am I gonna send this to 5 people? Whoa! Go!
This might be copyrighted.
I hope not!
I think we're fine.
Anime.
No, if anyone
Let's just keep talking in case it is copyrighted. Let's just keep talking in case it is copyrighted. Anyways, yeah, Joshua seemed to be freaked out last time. You right there, Joshua?
I am trying
It's
to...
okay because this is really cool looking! Wow!
Well, you can listen to it and listen to me as well because
I
you
don't
can
want to
listen to me as well, and you're gonna hear copyrighted problems.
darkness breaks, our memories alone remain.
Damn, you are one dark man.
I reach out beyond the curtain black. I need
very
to
good there,
decode
sir.
this letter I write. I want to be free, together by your side.
The one person looks like freaking
Eternity in this lonely place we call home.
It does sound like Lian Lean, dude. It does. It really does. Also, I don't think it's copyright. I don't think they put. Okay, that.
You never know.
Well, shut up, because I was trying to listen to it and your stupid ass voice kept talking.
Well, you can listen to it in your spare time.
Well, I'm going to turn you into a fucking smoothie.
Okay,
if you
well,
talk
that
over
was really cool, and I hope that the song
was-
doesn't get copyright claimed.
I don't think it
That's
will.
exactly why I was talking over it, so don't get
It's
copyrighted.
not gonna get copyrighted.
Whatever, let's just
Daniel.
continue. We're still here.
Please.
Yes,
Look.
Wow.
Look right now. See? Restrictions? None. We're fine.
we're good. Just continue.
Stop being a baby. You can talk
Anyway,
over it
that
again,
was
I
really
swear to
cool
God.
and awesome. And
Okay,
yes.
Mr. Steven.
All right,
God damn, Brendan.
all right.
Okay.
Well, sorry for trying to make copyright not happen.
Well, copyright didn't happen, so you had no reason to talk. Whatever. Just please stop. Okay. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rouse, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I'm just gonna say this. That was an amazing fucking anime opening. If it even is an anime opening, I don't know what it is. It would have been nicer to hear if somebody wasn't talking. But I mean, in your defense, you didn't know it wasn't going to be copyrighted, so whatever. I guess you had good
Exactly.
intentions, but don't do that again. I just want to sleep, but the insistent buzzing, poking, and prodding isn't letting me.
What the?
I like how right
You didn't
when
want to click
Brendan,
that?
I like how right when Brendan did some kind of like slam on his head, you open that menu.
Okay.
My old mattress may not be the comfiest of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up.
Isabella?
5 more minutes, Becca.
Oh. Isabella.
I swat away at what is nudging persistently at my side. Come on. Can I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up.
Come on, Grandma, leave me sleeping.
A hand lightly taps my cheek. Something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head.
Ew.
The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling.
Oh, dear. Is she alright? Isabella? Isabella? Gosh, can you hear me? Isabella?
The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. And yeah, Xerox, I will admit it did sound a lot like Lian Lee singing that, honestly.
Monica and Yuri?
Are you are you retarded? They look nothing
From a
like-
different planet?
And they dyed their hair and looked different in almost every other way.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Exactly.
There looking down at me is Rose. I think Rose is the one on the right with the green hair. Another woman loiters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there's someone else with her.
Oh, Rose is okay.
Rose's posture just screams worry, although she's keeping a straight face, or trying at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds, until only a mild throbbing somewhere at the back of my head remains. With a little assistance from Rose, I push myself upright. I'm not comparing it to DDLC. Brendan was the one doing it. She hands me an ice pack and gestures for me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already formed. If the light ache in the area indicates anything. Everyone's going to die, case closed. Probably.
Spoiler alert.
Case closed.
I don't think he's just screwing around.
All
All right,
right, I was
Isabella.
this person.
Sorry, that's you. Sorry.
All right, Isabella, where are we?
The Ermengarde mansion. Why? Ouch, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st. Rose?
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
That's kind of random. 15,
12
14, 13, 12, teen. No, that's wrong.
12 teen.
12, teen. Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your
12.
she's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's impossible to overlook her, what with the way she towers over us. Even though she's like 1, maybe 2 inches taller than Rose.
Yeah.
And here I thought Rose is already tall. Who is she anyway? 12 team, my favorite number. Who is she anyway? One of the remaining cleaning crews? But with how primly dressed she is, I don't think anyone would want to clean in a suit. Expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have already cost a fortune. I really should have had a glass of water with me or something. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us with an almost unreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't help but fold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during evaluation.
Just do it, please.
I eye them both warily, but recite everything as she asked. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm done.
You scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance. Are you alright?
Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. The memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic and there was someone, Rose, in the attic.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's just probably one of the cleaning crews. The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute.
No, not any of those. I'm not actually sure.
That cleaning lady needs to clean her feet then, if that's the case.
Okay.
Maybe put on some shoes, I don't know.
That was funny. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Isabella thought when she saw those feet. Ew, put on some shoes. God. Alright. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place. You can still make bank off of those feet. Considering all the stuff that goes on in the world, I would not be surprised. Both Rose and the lady looked at me like I've just grown another head.
Are you sure you didn't?
I literally just tapped my shoulder to make sure.
Yep,
Did I
one
say
head.
something-
Okay.
Did I say something weird?
Wait,
Okay,
hold on.
Please don't say that. Please don't say that. Please do not.
Hold on. I have 2 heads. I'm not gonna get there, but hold on.
Okay, please just stop. Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches on further. It's her saleswoman smile, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I'm sure they'll talk about it at some point, Josh. Just give it time.
Yes. Either that or they're going with the I forget what happened because I tripped and fell on my head or some stupid.
What, you mean amnesia? I really hope that's not the route they go. That is so overdone.
They better not.
I don't think
Or
they are.
what if the monster like is inside her because it's possessed?
Actually, what, you mean like possessed her? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh,
Maria. Okay, anyway. I should show this to troublesome clients or just to avoid trouble in general, she advised. It's also the same one she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turns back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes them, and with as much patience as she can muster.
What's Thomas gonna do if he can't sell doors to this place?
I don't know why that is your main concern right now. As much as I love...
Hey!
Sorry, that's... Sorry.
Am I reading my
Sorry.
lines? All right. As much as I'd love to have gotten at least a heads up of your approval, I didn't really get a call from you. You know, the signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call. Isabella, I'm gonna ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry.
Dang.
I remember I was looking for you, but you weren't in the attic, and there's... whoever it is, then I must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no, do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open! We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
So we just sort of forgot that there was big, scary lady. Alright.
Josh, let's just say it started with a C and we do not want to talk about it here.
Thing.
Oh yeah, this is something of the past in 2020. We don't talk about that anymore.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It's 2021 now.
What about the monster? They're getting to that, Josh. Please be patient. I hope they're getting to that. They better not. Freaking amnesia thing. Alright.
Perhaps it is a concussion. Perhaps it is a concussion. Are you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work. Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an important sale because of a minor bump in the head.
Even though works
An extremely minor bump. Even though it ended up knocking me unconscious.
Yes.
What?
I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
I had worse when I was a kid. What happened to you as a kid?
What did you do?
You get dropped in your head? You get dropped in your head with a kid?
into a fucking
Becoming
glass
unconscious
coffee
is
table?
nothing.
Yeah,
Besides,
depending
if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house alone. And in a mansion this big? Decapitation. Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely beside the point. Rose gives me a skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase's railings to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine. Even though I'm pretty far away from the staircase railings right now. See, I'm okay.
A-okay.
A-okay?
That's probably what it was supposed to.
Sure.
Maybe she was trying to say all right and then she changed it okay. The two of them exchange a worried glance and Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation if she says no.
Alright, you win.
Smile threatens to slip out from me.
But if I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
Just a small bump. Don't worry.
Alright, I guess we are forgetting about the whole freaking chase scene. Alright. You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Suddenly a small cough sounds against the walls of the foyer, interrupting our banter. The woman is looking expectantly at the two of us, her stare making me shrink back a little myself. She isn't really intimidating. I think they need to animate the bump onto her model. Yeah, that would be a good idea, honestly. Well, she is. But not in the scary negative way. Far from it. Actually, her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would have probably wished to be like her. At her lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest.
I know, Josh. I know. It is a little annoying that they didn't bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah, just enjoy.
For the record, we're playing this game blind, so we don't know.
Yeah,
what
we
to
have no
expect.
idea what's going to be going on either. So,
Yeah.
there's some serious apologies.
So far, it's pretty good, though. I will get them that.
Miss. Oh god.
Miss
McCullough.
McCullough?
McCullough? I think McCullough.
McCullough.
McCullough. Okay.
McCullough.
Miss.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Miss
McCullough.
McCullough.
Monologue. Miss Monologue.
Monologue, Miss Monologue. All right. Marianne McCullough. All right.
That would have been really
business
funny.
card.
She hands Rose her business card. And stuffs the other one into my face. The words interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influences then. I won't hold it against her, though. Despite the hearsays and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a haven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm. Yeah, I mean, without the scary shit that goes on here, I could probably make a good bed and breakfast or something.
Yeah, just get the quote-unquote cleaning lady out of here, and then this will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what that monster was there for. He's like, how dare you leave footprints in my room? I just cleaned this! Alright.
Alright. Miss McCullough. Yeah,
McCullough?
McCullough.
Just say McCullough.
Miss McCullough.
Mikola?
I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting the tour soon enough. In the meantime, we prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting, if you could please. Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and I return it with an equally perplexed look. And again, against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind. I'm sorry, homeowners?
Y'all messed up.
Homeowners.
Sorry, I thought that was you. I should have kept my mouth shut.
Should have.
A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Oh god,
Yes.
that little turn is creepy.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for the newly bought home. Also, you were creeped out by that turn, but not by all the other stuff that was happening like
Yeah,
20
because it
minutes
was
earlier.
jittery. That was jittery.
Jittery?
Yeah, jittery. And why is the green girl's eyes look a bit creepy?
Rose. They're like, they practically have almost the same, like, eye shape. It's like slightly
No, look
rounder.
at her eyes are like darkened, like she hadn't got sleep.
Well, I don't know, maybe she barely
They
got
look
enough
fine
sleep and
to
was
me.
excited to sell this house. Freaking,
Okay, can we
This is
just
the
stop questioning
Ermengarde
art? This art is
mansion.
actually really good.
this is the Ermengarde
I'm not questioning
mansion,
art.
right? And it looks good, so shut up. It is, but
I'm making theories.
Pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly, Rose nudges me with her elbow.
and every time I come to one of these, it's time to save.
Tom, don't
Smart.
save.
Smart.
All right, well, knowing what we know about this house,
Okay, Joshua says 1.
do we be professional with our job, or do we try to get them out of this? Supervisor. All right.
It's funny because I was about to make that same joke, Xerox. I really was.
Supervisor.
Okay, a bunch of people are saying 1.
Yeah, all right, we got a bunch of 1. Yeah.
Do 1.
We'll check
One,
with the
one, one.
supervisor.
Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding it. And by few moments, I mean like 30 seconds. It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion had already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground. Besides, it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before.
The woman is creepy.
Not creepy. Why do you think she's creepy?
It's
Whatever.
not
She had a creepy gaze.
Okay, whatever. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in the business. The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now. But she nods, seemingly in deep thought after I finished. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me. I think I need to make a call to my secretary. This can be Death Note.
5 years. How long have you been in college? Yeah, I was about to reference that too. Like,
going for that master's.
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. I mean, well, then again, I guess adults can go to college. Like, you're never too old to go back to college. Anyway,
going for that master's in real estate agency. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, enough of the frickin'.
Anyway, thank you for your assistance.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That
Yes.
seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, and I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number of our Luxburn office and check even if she didn't ask for it.
Yes.
What Xerox said was really funny.
That
That would
chandelier's
make the game
swaying.
pretty scary, honestly. Alright.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
I will be very frustrated if for some reason something has already been decided without me or Rose's knowledge. Ow!
Ow!
Don't smack your head off the
It
table.
wasn't my head, it was my leg. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later,
Second head.
Call-off returns, looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear in her face. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble. I have no objections against that, Xerox. Just please don't try to go too far. Alright.
Yes. There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you'll allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here. God. Miley Cyrus just like swings in on the chandelier.
Can you stop giving me images I do not want?
I was in.
I like to.
I was informed they'll be dropping by for the opening house today. I figured it'd be a waste to just leave them after that long drive. Might as well meet them here. Certainly. You can stay at the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And Isabella? I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Could you please
right
bring it
next
for
to
me?
your bomb.
Right.
Rose takes a glance at her. Rose takes a glance at her sandwich.
A sandwich?
Sandwich. Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's a very nice tasted sandwich you got there.
Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
Rose takes a glance at her sandwich, deciding whether or not she wants to eat it.
If not, I will eat it.
She then decided, no, not yet, 2 more minutes.
That's enough.
And then went back to talking.
That's enough. Move on.
Okay.
Excuse me, no terrorism jokes in the chat, please.
And hurry. And hurry.
Wait.
We still got a few minutes to double check those papers.
Okay, got it.
Alright.
No, they're not staying in the house for a few days. I think they're waiting to get back, or they're going to like survey the area and wait for.
I mean, I wouldn't stay in this house.
It is an open house, so they're probably waiting for people to show up. Huh?
I wouldn't stay in this house. You want to stay in this house with old Grammy wrinkled old feet?
We don't know about that, and apparently our Isabella here just had like a temporary loss.
I didn't get to read my line, asshole.
Oh, sorry.
Their departure brings it with a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting.
The grandma appears just to ask for a foot rub.
Oh, that's disgusting.
God.
Ew. Alone like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. Then why didn't you fucking tell them? Did you think they wouldn't believe you? Why else would you fall down the stairs? I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me.
Which is weird because we called her like 3 times.
I don't know. I've heard that spirits can sometimes mess with technology, and I know that they can for a fact. Trust me. Brendan also knows.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Was it just paranoia? A temporary lapse after having heard all those tales about this place? Probably. I want to think of it as such. Better to think of it as such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ, and if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible.
Me too.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. The keys Rose have just handed me dig into my palm. Its jagged edges creating shallow ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. But don't clutch it so hard.
Oh god, there's gonna be...
It's a reminder of what I still need to do and why I've taken this job in the first place.
Why is George Washington on the wall? I don't know, because he's a...
That's what I said earlier.
You did. Hugging my blazer
jokes.
close to my body,
Yes.
I exit the house to get what Rose has asked of me.
I don't know, maybe this was George Washington's vacation home or something. At one point.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
Sure.
sense. Idiot. Oh, maybe it might help if I don't exit out of the window.
Yeah! Reading your line.
Just a few more hours, Isabella.
So...
Sell the house, get the money, get the fuck out, move to
Hey!
Fuji. Whoa,
Hey, look, it's Grandma's conditions.
That was a...
I meant to say Fuji. Did you say? Shut up.
Hey, you made
A
the
bunch of
place
people
really
have
great.
already gathered in the mansion's front yard by the time we officially opened the doors. That actually didn't scare me. I don't know why.
They're dressed in bird costumes, so they're a flock.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or underdressed standing in their presence.
I think you should feel baffled after what Brendan said.
Men and women of wealth and status, all dressed to the nines in fancy suits and lovely dresses of varying colors, compose the medium-sized crowd.
With like bird tails
she's
and bird
I
head
hope
and
she's
stuff.
just saying all these observations as she's walking past these people.
I need to monologue about everything that I come into
Their
contact
necks,
with.
arms, and fingers are adorned with silver and gold, glinting in the afternoon sun. Some even have ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads.
There's even that one hitchhiker guy with the mining thing.
I really hope there aren't any magpies living nearby like in the stories. Those birds will have a field day in this. They're murmuring among themselves, looking at the estate's facade appraisingly, with some arguing about whose mansion has the superior architecture.
Correct.
But most of it stops as Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at being ordered around, but what can they do about it?
Ladies and
Bitches.
gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
I really hope she actually screwed up her line when she was giving that announcement.
God damn!
Yes.
I practiced this for like 2 weeks and I still messed it up.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I will be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
I'm going to monologue while I take a shit. Okay, great.
Hearing this, a few wandered to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs.
Exactly. We need to install those chair lifts.
Miss McCullough, what is this name? Miss McCullough also joins our group. But what really catches my eye is the elegantly dressed pair she approaches.
It's so nice to finally meet you. When Chef
Chef
Boyardee.
when Chef Boyardee
Chef Inspector Lee. When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you. Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, ma'am.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Marianne.
Oh, you know
Boy, that man is good.
Oh, you know each other? Are you cheating on me? Not at all, ma'am.
Was he saying that to the cheating thing? You mentioned something about a Marianne on our way here, darling.
Man, Chef Boyardee.
Can you stop, please?
Okay.
Give the man a Brit accent. Okay?
British.
I don't know who says this, but I think it's the woman. Oh, yes, I think I did.
Must be the clients she was talking about. I might have seen their faces somewhere before, some magazine or the television, I can't quite remember. But then again, most of our guests have likely ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are popular, though, they aren't dressed as loudly as the others, and in their simplicity, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning enough to turn the heads of most people in my group, especially the men with wandering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind, though. And if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assumptions, I'd say she's basking in the attention.
Why must you put it that way?
Attention whore.
Okay.
Both of them, in
It's like
fact.
Okay, Josh.
Basking in a pan.
Have fun with that.
I think they are brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. Why would you even... He called her darling.
Darling.
Brothers don't call their sisters darling.
That's a typical thing that's said in anime.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Stop. The matching rings on their fingers just cement the fact that they are indeed a couple. I don't know why you'd think they're a brother and sister.
Is this mansion found in Alabama?
That, I was going to make a joke like that, but I felt like that was kind of a low blow. Good to count on you for the low blows here. Whatever.
I mean, everyone knows about those jokes. So.
I know, but it's just... Yeah, and I never wanted to.
This is an anime that takes place in Alabama. Alright.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. Couple or not, what's important is we get close before the current owner can even think of canceling this listing.
Cancel.
I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this man. And so, with papers in hand, I lead the way. And if you look over here, you'll see where somebody got stabbed to death. And if you look over here, you'll see where a man murdered his entire family with a snow shovel. And if you look over here, you'll see a dead body hanging from the ceiling. Wait, what?
If you look over here, you see a grandma with wrinkly feet.
If you look right here, you'll see an indent in the stairs where I smacked my head after being chased by old grandma.
And if you look right here, you'll see somebody who's very annoyed that you're not letting them read this line. Thank you. And they aren't whispering among themselves or going ooh and ah over one thing or another. They ask questions. Well, what the hell do you expect? From how the restoration process went to the history of the place, I answer them all. More than happy to talk about the art pieces and architecture, mostly. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxport knows about it. Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Oh,
That's you.
the lovely lady. That's just the name. Even the glass thing, colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea. I hope.
You're supposed to be sophisticated. Shouldn't you know what that is? Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancée of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde.
Birminghard.
I'm totally not trying to get you to buy a house that is haunted and may curse you and your family, right? The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it.
I'm totally not trying to get you to buy a house that is haunted and may curse you and your family or anything.
No,
I
definitely not.
I like how I'm reading the lines.
That's-
I like how I'm reading the lines, and then he's chiming in with his little jokes here and there.
Yeah.
Kind of like this is like an abridged series, I guess.
Yeah. It's a bridge.
Right, and the most distinctive feature of this mansion.
Alright.
By the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere. She's staring at the wall, and then two people fade out of nowhere from nowhere.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total
The
waste
British
of your
guy.
time.
Mr. in Gray.
That's the British guy.
He's in gray.
I
And a
don't
Mr.
know. Isn't it? How do you do a British accent? I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
You're
I don't know how to do a
you're like
fucking
almost in
accent.
your Tommy Wiseau voice.
Leave me alone. I don't know how to do a British accent.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne? It is splendid, ma'am. But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet? Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem.
Don't worry about it, Xerox. I'll just do it more sophisticated.
We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes.
Ooh, shikapa.
Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
The rest of their conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't
Yes.
want to make any assumptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope.
Yes.
That's not how you spell liquor, but close enough. Oh, please, please, please let these guys be the one.
Yeah, screw him over. She's
Eventually, our
a
group
crappy
reaches the kitchen. It looks like a kitchen to a log cabin. Like, what the hell?
Again, 1600s.
I know, but whatever.
trapdoor.
Goddamn. Alright. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in
Rain check.
Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put in retaining the room's classical appeal. The open
take a
heart
rain check.
of the room in particular looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in fairy tale books. A fairy tale?
Fairy
What the
tale.
fuck?
Fairy tale.
Shut up. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Mad props, really?
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder what's in that, that little cellar there.
Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of their complaints about the soot and tar staining the bricks, and how much of a pain in the pain in the ass cleaning this will be, they still managed to pull this off.
Arse.
Arse.
They had to use the arse
Excuse-
language.
Excuse me, miss, me being a raggedy old lady with a very small bladder, but where are the toilets? We don't have plumbing, ma'am.
Yeah.
Or make it look presentable, at least.
This was built in the 1600s. You had to go in the outhouse.
There's a chamber pot right by that door.
Chamber pot.
Go to another room and go nuts.
Go nuts! Okay,
I read my line. Go.
okay.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here. They open it, there's just a dead body in there.
Oh, you
don't
found
say
me.
anything. Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
It almost made it
We
look.
did not have plumbing. Yeah.
It almost made
We
it.
didn't have plumbing.
It almost made it sound like you open the hatch and he pops out. Just like.
What, you mean
Hey,
it
how's
pops
it
out
going?
like a freaking whack-a-mole or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Boop, boop.
Smack him in the head with a shoe.
The guy Gray speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright. My memory supplies from the forms they signed earlier.
Okay, Joshua, no alphabet in the chat.
No,
I like how he skipped G by accident.
yeah.
His sudden attentiveness catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. I like holding my chin because it makes me look sophisticated. But this time, something lights up in his eyes with the mention of the Undercroft.
We know the alphabet.
What's so interesting about a basement? I really don't understand rich people sometimes. You got a lot to learn, Isabella. Right now, he just gives me the impression of a child who has seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas. Yes,
Yes.
a big mansion that was built in the 1600s that may potentially be haunted by a ghost. And could potentially kill me and my family in my sleep. Something I've always wanted. And they said
Just
I'm
watch
stupid
that
'cause
knife on the wall over there. Just watch that knife. It might fly off and hit that guy, you know.
Oh, I don't worry about that. Anyway. Oh, that's disgusting. All right.
How do you?
I've always. Oh wait, yeah, that is as well. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way. My younger siblings, especially. They're so amazed by everything. I could literally just
How you
wave a shoelace in
Do
front
the
of my little
alphabet
brother's
on
face.
accident, but if it's an accident, accident forgiven.
On a grown man? It's almost funny. Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000. Jesus Christ! A lot of wine. Holy crap!
That man really does look like he used his grandma's foot cream to slick his hair back.
That's fucking disgusting. Yes, sir. It has around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine, as well as a dead body. Huh? Nothing.
11 bottles of wine on the wall. 11
I'm
bottles
only
of wine.
hypothetically speaking. Like, you could fit a body in there, but like, there isn't one there or anything.
Definitely not.
Truly. And the room? How was it
Okay,
built?
mister.
I don't know. I didn't build it. It was in the 1600s. You think I live forever?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and the humidity of the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
Private collection.
Private collection, you say?
I like private collections.
Keep the corks in good condition. I think you're missing the point.
Oh, love, didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you can start one here.
No, that's too much work. You know we're
Why-
going to need space, darling.
I want to
Why
hire
the
somebody
dinner?
for that.
And this isn't big enough?
Hell no.
The space you're worried about, sir. The Armor Mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. How much is 46 acres?
A lot.
You were told the original
a lot
owners
of
had a horse stable built here before, too. There's a contemplative expression on Mr. Wright's face, but he doesn't see anything further. His wife, however, seems really pleased that he's started to show interest, if only a little.
Yeah, buy the damn thing. So you die.
I smile to myself. I smile to myself!
I had Joe now!
I don't really understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as hell know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest.
Score.
Sure.
Gross. The rest of the tour goes by without a hitch. After more than half an hour, we're able to cover almost every room in the ground floor and are heading to the parlor. Funny, the first time VRC had us survey the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care no matter how much my feet hurt. I just want to get that money so I can go on vacation to Maldives. Maybe this is just my excitement over a possible sale? When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me.
Ew, that's nasty.
Do I hear a noise?
Whispered in my ear.
I hear a noise.
Don't
Someone
mind.
whispered
Small
in my
goosebumps
ear.
on my skin, a feeling of being watched intently.
Don't
Oh yeah, I hear shit.
don't mind the weird noises. They're just the vents.
Oh no, worry about that. That's just the house settling.
It's just Grandma.
Shadow lurking in the corner of my vision. Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look.
Uh-oh.
Foreshadowing, literally. A chill settles down my spine as I hear somebody crinkling a goddamn bag of Cheez-Its, even though we're not supposed to have food on this tour.
One of them just pulls out a bag of Cheez-Its.
Making me feel sick and I start to break out in a cold sweat. I can't do this. I need to sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. If I can just... Excuse me, everyone. We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we prepared, and do not bring outside food in here. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach. I'd be happy to help you.
I don't think the refreshments include
Unless I'm on my-
Cheetos.
I said idiot.
Weedos?
God.
I let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover. It's not what you think. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. Probably just call Rebecca's cold. Don't think about it. Call Rebecca. Yeah, because that's what colds do. They make you see weird shit. Okay.
Yes.
Definitely.
I left home for a good while. The same words spilling out of my lips in a silent prayer. Till a hand taps my shoulder.
Grandma? Oh, you.
That's not Grandma.
Hello? You there?
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you! Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
I look exactly like that other woman. Okay.
What? What are you talking about? What other woman?
With the, like, Mr. Gray suit man.
That is the same woman, dipshit.
But her name was Lovely Lady.
After they learned her name?
I guess.
Before they learned her
Okay.
name.
Then we got Dr. Frankenstein's brother over there on the wall.
Don't.
Kind of. Alright. Move on.
I mean, in her defense this time, she actually has to, like, show around the house as part of her job. But, like...
Please.
Anyway.
Continue.
What a hard worker. Anyway. Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually, but yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right?
Please, just Hannah. Call me Hannah.
Hannah.
I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
My brain completely stops. Sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replaced by utter bewilderment. Is this a joke?
Oof.
Looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Yeah, take it right now. Here's the keys and everything. In fact,
Take it right now. I'm out of here. Everybody else, you gotta leave. This
don't even pay me. You don't even have to pay me. I'm just gonna be gone. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Wait, what? Wait, man, what's the Wi-Fi password? It's built in the 1600s. There's no fucking Wi-Fi. You gotta go out and buy a router yourself. Wait, man, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but... She stops me from speaking in front and puts a hand on my shoulder.
Oh boy.
For a moment, with her tight smile, she looks as if she has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
She has a sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie. Don't insult me. Money is not a problem. And just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
Hey, I resent that.
So I told you, there's already an old lady living here. Grandma lives.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, ma'am Hannah. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets. Perhaps I'm still not feeling well, but really, what's wrong with cats? Importantly, why is she talking about moving in already? I don't like cats. They get their cat hair all over my dress. I don't like it.
Well, I'm more of a dog person. But,
Oh, well, whatever.
you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
That's
It would
one
be
hell of a gift. Holy shit.
Darling.
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
Since when did this turn like a makeshift brand of Dark and
I-
the Franks?
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
Oh, question mark person.
Hang on. I don't know who this is. Eric, you speak.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves.
Oh, it's
Okay, it's
What
not-
would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with, paperwork.
sure.
I try not to wince when her nails dig into my shoulder. Ow!
Oof.
I can't help but send an imploring look at Miss Call God damn it.
I go with
cannot say her
McCallow.
name. McCallow.
Miss.
McCallow, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug. Yeah. I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out. She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffles through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry at me for letting her do that.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes? I did, ma'am. But I really hope that this time... Excellent! Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
Taking advantage of
Isabel.
a teenager.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
Isabella! It's Isabella!
Yeah, that's great, Isabel. We'd be more than happy to put...
Wow.
We'd be more than happy to
Shouldn't give
put
a
in
shit.
We'd be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, Isabel. And
Rich snob.
Don't laugh at me, your fucking name is a palindrome!
Yeah.
what's this?
A look of confusion and disgust appears on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply.
That's an interesting work of art.
It's the help me thing.
Not my taste, though. I'm sorry.
I don't think that would be her reaction if she saw that. Darling, Buttercup art is a complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as that one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month. You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with our walls once we get started. I highly doubt it's as bad as you say, ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your taste. Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
I'm quite sure chain letters these days don't come in this form. It's my turn to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything. Are the papers I handed not enough?
It's the help me paper.
Is it? How the hell would it get there?
I don't
want to
know.
ask what I did wrong, but I don't want to mess this up. But with the way ma'am... I'm just going to say madam, because Ma'am Hannah just sounds really dumb. Madam Hannah is leading the conversation. I'm afraid that's exactly what will happen if we do interrupt her.
That's good to hear.
Two more what?
See, darling? Isn't she an absolute... Oh, send this to 5 people! He's talking about, like... send this to 5
Oh,
people.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
because there's 3 people, and then 2 people left. Alright.
Okay, yeah.
See, darling? I mean, that is if it's that paper. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like it is, but who knows?
It might be, I don't know.
See, darling? Isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
You don't have to tell me that, Buttercup. A smile is back on her face when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that, because she just fades into thin air. I can only stare down at the paper, at the letter in my hands. The sides crinkle in my grip and my breathing grows labored. Try to quickly close my mind.
Isabella? Isabella, are you alright? You're looking pale. Oh.
I didn't even notice when Rose's group joined us in the parlor. I want nothing more than to say that, no, I'm not alright. I want to leave this place. Because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter and that woman in the attic, it's real. The letter, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Careless, I've been so careless. How do I even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad?
I don't know, mate.
Can I even tell them?
Okay, this is a pretty big decision.
Yeah,
Show her the letter. Show her the letter. Show her
All right,
the letter.
everybody, show us a show of numbers. Which one should we choose?
Do we show the letter?
2, 2. 2.
Well, it's the same person.
It's a secret.
Two.
If you show her the letter, that's one more off the
Did you
list.
save, Eric? Did you save?
Yeah, I did save.
Okay.
I saved.
Yeah, I guess don't show the letter.
Alright.
That's what
If
people are
you
saying.
don't, that's not one off the list.
Gonna let this slip under the radar here.
Rose, the words are stuck in my throat. I want to tell her, I really do.
We didn't show her.
I know we didn't.
Yes. I'm just saying.
But is she going to believe me? She already dismissed me earlier. It's a concussion, she said. It's not.
Concussion.
There really is something in this house, in that attic, in that letter. It's going to go after us. Believe me.
Dear me. Is Isabella alright?
It'd be better if you started calling me Isabella instead of Isabel. That's my bitchy ass twin sister. Madam Hannah's voice breaks through the haze, beginning to cloud my mind. Rose is looking down on me, worry etched on her features. I didn't even notice when she removed the crinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. From the edge of my vision, I can also make out Miss McCullough. How did you say it, Miss McCullough?
Yeah, I said Miss McCullough.
Miss McCullough asking a passing food server for a glass of water. Through it all, Mr. Wright stands in the sidelines. Although curious, he appears more inclined to watch the scene than help. They are all as likely to believe me as Rose does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax, a cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
She offers me a drink, but I push it away. I need to get out of here before I cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Fresh air.
Finally, she gets it.
Yeah. Anything
Yes.
to take my mind off things.
Finally gets it.
No one is going to believe me anyway.
It's been 2 hours. You finally got
No, I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me, I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath. Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make a quick exit. It doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. I've caused trouble and Rose can be quite unforgiving of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait.
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Her eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know, I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. It's that stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, it'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it. Rose, you have to let them know about.
I know you want us to get this sale so badly, and we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we're going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops. Wait, what? No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body, and you should know more than anyone how you feel. Okay, I think
She's getting fired.
I think she held it, but like didn't read what it said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that's what happened. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere. You can take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over enough. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, hear me just this once.
Clasps her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand. To some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether at myself, at the unlucky turn the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine, okay, I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today.
Yes.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want to repeat the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
A noob.
Really? That's like 21st century terms?
A boss that calls you a noob.
At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us strange looks from the guests milling about the door.
Oop.
Nah, you don't get it. You're too sophisticated for that kind of vocabulary. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy forgetting mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
Still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for now. I won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Papa John's.
We're not sponsored. Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
Exactly.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
Exactly.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, alright? Don't even think of going anywhere.
Okay, you're half dead.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxborn myself to have that minor bump checked. Or at least wait for me to call someone who'll fetch you, okay?
She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gathered some ways across from me, is occupied in a friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, and occasional laughter and teasing here and there.
Ah! Oh no!
Whoa!
My freaking headphones hurt.
What just happened?
My headphones unplugged themselves. But
Good job.
Oh god, I almost, my heart leapt into my throat. I thought we lost all of our progress.
no.
Or no, wait, you saved. Never mind.
Yeah, I saved too. Plus,
I smiled to myself. This conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash.
oh boy.
And Brendan, you better
Yeah.
do his voice correctly this time. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a phone call once I'm done.
Hey, I'm Ash from Pokemon. Is
Yeah,
this
he
me?
became like a fucking like emo scene kid. Besides, I don't have a right back. Or bribe him into giving me one. Can you stop skipping my lines, please?
I'm trying not to. I do it.
Yeah.
Not that he'll ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Personal convictions? What the hell did this guy do? Alright. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. Brendan, you're the perfect person to play this character. Well, whatever way it works, a free ride is still a free ride. Just please do his voice right. There's Rose's offer too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting.
I'll talk like Ash caption.
Do not! Just
Just
talk
not.
in your normal voice. Please. Bothering her for a favor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects and...
Sup,
Ring a
I'm
ding
Ash
ding.
from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm
Yes.
Ash from
Okay, it keeps going. All right.
Baggers,
Shit.
watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble?
What?
Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy.
How loud is this thing
Ash
even?
from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat
Chuck
me.
Ringing fills the entire hall
Better not
Is he
lie.
trying to be a
I'm
rapper?
cool dude,
Soon
pretty
enough,
fly for
heads
an
begin
Asian
to
guy.
turn in search of the source, mine included. I swear to
Cool
God, I'm
dude
just
for an
like,
Asian
Asian
guy.
guy. I have to keep hearing
Can't
this.
beat me. Looking for
My
trouble?
eyes start around the
Better
small
not
crowd
lie.
before
I'm a
zeroing
cool
in
dude,
on a lone
pretty
figure
fly
crouched
for an
behind the
Asian
same
guy.
group of old people
Sup,
checking
I'm
out the
Ash from
deck.
Deluxe City.
Like, oh,
Baggers,
please
watch
shut
out,
up.
can't
Please
beat
shut
me.
up.
Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude.
He is facing
pretty
away
fly
from me,
for an
fumbling
Asian
with something
guy.
in his hands.
Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City.
But I don't need to see his
Baggers,
face
watch
to know
out,
whose back
can't
it is.
beat me. Looking for
Shut
trouble? Better not lie.
Oh, I
Cool
recognize
dude,
that dumb
pretty
parka
fly for an
anywhere.
Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from
Oh my
Deluxe
God.
City. Baggers, watch out,
Trying to end the
can't
call, I
beat me.
marched towards
Looking
him.
for trouble? Better not
Come on,
lie.
end the damn
End
call!
it!
Pretty fly for an Asian
I'm
guy.
not having it. I'm
Sup,
really not in the
Ash
mood to
from
deal with it.
Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't
This
beat
makes
me.
this
Looking
makes
for
Brendan's
trouble?
voice
Better not lie.
tolerable.
I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash
Of all
from
the
Deluxe
times to.
Brendan. Acton Frey!
Oh
Don't
boy.
become a rapper. What happens
You ever
next is
set up
something I'll
on-
surely regret later for having not recorded. We couldn't skip it, but we
Well, it's
did stop.
it's okay. It's okay because we're here to record it right now.
Yeah. He jumps, lets out an
What the heck?
What was that?
undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his
Ah!
grip. It bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding. I kind of feel sorry for the phone. And then I step on it, so I never have to hear that again. And the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch something like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! Please stop staring at me. An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And then, in a two-quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence. chances are I'd find that adorable.
Hmm.
Oh god damn it! Now I have that stupid song stuck in my head. Son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
You didn't even contribute to that. It just happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Endearing, even.
Blah,
Unfortunately,
blah, 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 blah.
I am trying to read. The way
Read.
things are, I'm already content to see him out of his obnoxiously calm and collected disposition.
Right.
Please read properly. Go.
Read.
Ash hole.
You don't have to read the
Welcome to you, to Scaredy Cat.
Jesus Christ.
I could
You
stand to be
Just
greeted
talk
like no
properly.
person, you know?
Please talk properly.
I am a
What? And
properly
that look on
person.
your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I'm so honored. So you find this
Jesus
funny?
Christ. I'll read. I'll read his line.
Is that how you
God
treat
damn.
your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Dude, you're making us lose our audience.
No,
Please.
they've been losing for like the lack of time now.
Brendan, please just read your line. Talk to yourself. You're even a guest here. What are you even doing here in the first place?
Hit him, please hit him. If my arm could reach the distance,
Here.
I would. You can hit him.
Please hit him, please. Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. I am going to go get my car keys, and I'm going to drive to Brendan's house, and I'm going to use, let's see, what is something heavy I can hit him with? I will use this Xbox 360 controller to whack him over the head. I will be right back.
20 minutes later into the the door open.
Hmm.
Is he gonna come back? He actually goes to your house. Just like... Alright, so while that's happening, I guess I'll take the place of Isabella here. And
Oof.
maybe Ashton here too. Because somebody can't talk like a normal human being. Can't just like say words, you know. Proper pace.
Someone can't do words.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place? For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Whatever that is. Is he... Oh. Did he actually leave? Suddenly checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself. Ash! Could be looking to buy a house. A mansion? Yeah? Why not? Did you see the view outside? Doesn't look haunted to me at all. He's messing with me. Ashton, I'm not in the mood. What are you doing here? Chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor?
Hey! You're skipping my lines! What the hell?
Because you were like, you just like went, whoop, bye.
You know what I did? I actually got in my car, started it, drove around the block, and came back. That's exactly what I did.
You actually wasted gas on a joke.
I did. Anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. Hello, everybody. I am back from the block. All right, whatever.
From the block.
Move stuff out of the way. Move this out of the way. Okay. Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
Oh, yeah. Right, alright. I'm taking it from here, yeah. I just
Where'd
finished
Brendan
working
go?
on something, so I dropped by.
Where did Brendan go?
He muted.
He muted himself?
Yes.
I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. Just give me a second.
Making me stand here for like a really.
Well, enjoy it, because I am currently playing Flappy Bird on my phone.
Are you playing Flappy Bird?
Talking as Isabella, dipshit, not myself. Alright.
Are you playing Flappy Bird? You got a line to read.
At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly high, and casually rubs the back of his neck. Even though that is not his neck, that's his head.
And I, said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can, free time and all. So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think this makes me a legitimate client.
I have a pamphlet. That makes everything valid now. We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And plus, if you're too broke to buy yourself a $4 meal from Wendy's, you're too broke as hell to buy a house like this. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right. Okay, I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how often he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want to do is tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to. I can help it. If I can help it. Sorry. In fact, I already read that line. I realized I'm watching the stream chat, not the actual... or the stream footage, I meant to say. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without me asking for it. And now welcome back to Eric doing welcome back to Eric's acapella musical. If I could click on the right window. Oh my god, okay. It's stuff like ghosts and the supernatural? He'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. Okay, so he knows Becca. Okay. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you every single chance he'll get. He doesn't know the meaning of boundaries. Ash-hole. What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope. Over my dead body. Looks around the corner, sees the woman she saw earlier. Don't get any ideas! Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter deep into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. Didn't you say your shift will end at around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabel, wait up!
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Ugh.
No thanks. I'm not
No,
gonna...
I'm not going to. I don't look back. Spend the ride back to Luxburn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't see anything.
Same.
Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside in the small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him?
Dissolute him, I think.
Okay. Please.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear he did that on purpose. Of course he did. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap. I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving me away why are you giving away cereal bars?
I always have one on my person. And you look like you were about to pass out back there. You always carry around there. Have you eaten lunch yet? Alright. That answers the question.
Does that answer your question? I don't even get a chance to deny it, because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly, and an empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on break. The fucking elevator music.
There it is. Yeah.
I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. I don't know why they call it a village. This is clearly a city.
Yeah, this is
Whatever.
not a village.
No, it's definitely not. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. Thanks, then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from acknowledging nod, from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd that open house go?
Usual, got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really no different from a typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Were you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked her ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How'd you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hell-bent on selling this mansion. Even as someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went to your open house is still a prospective client to you, even me.
He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Well, dang. Drama. Right here.
Has it just gotten so late that everyone in the chat left?
It is kind of late. I was thinking of ending it after this scene.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Alright. I was worried that we were losing interest or something, but then I looked at the time like, oh.
It's just, like, it's pretty late.
I hate you. I really hate you right now. Even though you gave me a energy bar, so whatever.
I hate you
His
even though
answer
you
is a
fed
small
me.
laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he does that. I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you express any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad. Well, he wouldn't even be able to afford it. I mean, come on. Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why of all times did I have to screw up like that? In front of an important customer, no less. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts. Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
You look rather upset.
Shut up!
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
As a joke, but how close to it is to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension. Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Angry? Just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
That explains everything. I totally get it now. Did they do anything? Your clients. The rights, was it?
Can't answer that. Alright, well, considering this is another choice, I think we're going to end it here because it is kind of late. For anybody who's watching, it's 2:19 in the morning here, so
yes.
We are going to get off for the night. We know this wasn't our normal type of video, but we hope you enjoyed it nonetheless.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever the heck you want to do. There will be another video up tomorrow. I don't know when. Probably sometime in the evening, like that. Maybe like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, why not like, comment, subscribe, whatever the heck you want to do. We post videos every either Monday or Wednesday, and then we do a live stream every Saturday or Sunday. It's kind of random for reasons that I don't want to get into here. So anyway, I'm the Husky.
I am the Ham.
This is Dark Ham Studios, and we're signing off.
We're done. We are done. We are done. Huzzah.